Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome to Devstream 132 recap, overview, whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys up front. This is going to be in no particular order that they discussed, but at the same time, there is some order. Okay, so at the very beginning, we did get to see a Hydroid Deluxe skin. I will show you guys that. That's the concept. For yes, you heard me. Hydroid Deluxe skin concept. That. Here's another image of the Hydroid Deluxe skin. Oddly enough, these were shown at the beginning because Steve went on a small showing of different assets, how they're changing the coloring in Warframe, how it is now, basically red's redder, blue's bluer, not everything just black and white, but more details as well. And yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Here's another image of that. Now these two images, I don't know if you'll be able to see the difference or not, but one is way more flushed out than the other, so you can side by side you can actually see the difference. So yeah, they are changing stuff like that. The art team apparently is working on that quite a bit. This video is meant to just show, like, instead of like a wall like that in the corpus area being all black, it's actually going to have colors and depth and whatnot to it. So that's cool. This is the Kuva Lich. Let's talk about the Kuva Lich. Since it's here, we're going to talk about the Kuva Lich, okay? Kuva Lich stuff. So, Kuva Lich, they decided that the random weapons, or Kuva weapons, as I'm going to call them, are going to, the first Kuva weapon is going to apply to mastery, but any other Kuva weapon of the same type you get, like say you'll get a Kuva Tonko, for example. They mentioned Kuva Tonko, so I'm assuming every weapon will have a Kuva variant. I'm not sure. Well, I'm assuming it's only grenade weapons, but still, that's still pretty cool. But anyway, they mentioned only the first Kuva version of that weapon will actually apply to mastery, but they said, furthermore, it's worth collecting because of the fact that Kuva weapons will have random rolls. So that's pretty cool. And speaking of Kuva liches, they dropped some information on us. Okay, Kuva liches are immortal, as they said. I'm going to make sure that there are no additional assets I have to show you guys that appeared in the last moment or anything. Nope. Okay, we're good to go. Okay, so Kuva liches are immortal, but we get immortal mods so we can kill them. Immortal mods for our Parazon, which was called Data Spike at one point. Apparently we'll be using it to revive people, we'll be using it to capture enemies, but anyway, back to the immortal mods. New mods in the game. I'm actually pretty excited, even if they are just for the Parazon. I don't know if they're just for the Parazon, but that's what I was led to believe. I could be wrong. We'll find out, because all this is coming in the next PC update, update 26, which they said will either be next week or the following week, so it will for sure be this month on PC, according to them. We have a lot to go over that's going to be coming in the update. So let me finish talking about Kuva liches, then we will continue. Okay. So, in addition to the Immortal mod, we can, once we figure out how to kill or the Kuva liches, apparently we find their true name or something like that. Sounds very anime-esque, dark. Certain other games have done it. Find the one true name. Their true name. You can control them once you learn their true name. Anyway, you can convert or kill. If you convert them, they'll appear randomly in missions to help you, just randomly. If you kill them, I assume that's how you get their weapons, so we will see how that works. And yeah, apparently they're going to missions randomly and help you. That's pretty cool and all, I think. I wonder if they can activate life support for me, because in survival, that's my one thing. I suck at remembering to activate life support. Okay. But that's the Kuva Lich system. Let's see if I have any more assets. Has an asset for another artwork thing that's being worked on. Has a card for Atlas. Now they weren't very clear on these cards. Something to do with, I think you guys find them in game. And I'll let you guys stare at the Grendel card, because that's what we're going to talk about next, actually. I'll just leave this Grendel card here, take away other background to make it kind of atmospheric. Well, anyway, in the next update, update 26, that's again slated to supposed to be coming either next week or the following week on PC. That's very important. We will be getting Grendel, which the free-to-play method to get Grendel, the mission keys are from arbitrations, or elite alerts as I call them sometimes. That didn't really, I didn't really understand what that meant. It didn't sink in, rather, what that meant until like maybe 10 minutes after they mentioned it. Arbitrations, for those of you guys that don't know, are missions that you have to complete the whole star chart in order to have access to. So that's going to be interesting. Apparently, Grendel keys drop from arbitration, and then you use those keys to do a challenge, and then you're guaranteed get him for completing a certain challenge. Apparently, only one person has to get the arbitration keys from arbitration. Then they can just have other people tagging along. Which, I'll be honest, I'll probably, because I do stream and I am a Warframe partner, but I also stream, link in the description below. I will probably be doing arbitrations and, get keys and help people through those on stream. Keep in mind that I'm farthest along on my main account, which is PS4, so it won't be a right away thing. But yeah, definitely keep that in mind. And speaking of the update, apparently if you log in within a certain period of time after the update first hits, you'll get some forma, you'll get a legendary core, yes, a legendary core, and some other stuff, but those are the key things. The reason they're doing this, because apparently Melee 3.0, well, I'd say it with a question mark because I don't know if it's finished yet, will bring back manual blocking if you go to the melee directly, which now I can use my sword and shield again. That's cool. Melee scanner fix finally, because Now I'll be able to actually scan, melee something, then go back to scanning. Channeling will be gone. It's going away forever, which, I'll be honest, I never really used channeling much anyway, so it's combo replaced with a Rhino Stomp Stagger mechanic thing. Apparently you can build up your combo counter, then just do like a slam and it will put in stun enemies in the air or something. Similar to a Rhino thing. Rolling will stop animation, which will give us a reason to actually roll, and covert lethality is gone. It's going to be gone. Now, as far as the Exodus gun mod slot, Exodus slots being available for primary and secondary weapons, they took out reload because they don't think reload speed is a good fit for an Exodus mod, but they are putting stuff like parkour mods in the Exodus slot, silence, to make gun silence, hush, stuff like that. And as far as I saw, ammo mutation was in an Exodus guns mod slot. So hey, finally, I knew after all these years of collecting the ammo mutations and saying, hey, get ammo mutation and stuff, get right, who was right. Now, ammo mutation is an Exodus slot, and if they change that mind, I'll be honestly like, what? But yeah, okay, anyway, way too excited about that. Don't ask me, I just am. Okay, Nightwave Intermission will be live on Monday, so expect a video about that. Let's see, the Master Cetus Pet Dude, that's what I have him called on this note because I don't know how to pronounce his name, but Master Tension or whatever his name is. He apparently is who you go to get the thing you need to get the vampire cravat. They aren't calling it a vampire cravat anymore. I think it's Vasquez or something like that, but it will always be a vampire cat. Okay. And then there's a vampire floof, apparently, because, people loved floof, so why not double down on the floof life? And I think that's about it. They said primary kit guns, soon TM, and that's about all I have on the notes. I guess there's one more thing I have, which is that new arbitration rewards, one of which will be a new iotine sculpture. And that's about all. If you guys enjoyed the recap, feel free to hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And hit that bell icon if you want to be notified right when the video goes live on the channel. And I will catch you guys in the future. Later.